So the next one for me will be the next mistake that I would avoid as a new freelancer is treating freelancing as just like a one gig thing, like get a job, get paid, move to the next job, get paid, and just that roller coaster, right? Freelancing is like being a career business person. So understanding how to treat freelancing as a business person is very important, right? I remember when it was just like, get a job, get paid, move on to the next one, you're back to Upwork, applying and applying and applying, and then you get another job and like that, right? So when I started to see freelancing as a business, I brought in the whole business sense, business strategies to it. I saw that I started scaling as a freelancer. Now, what do I mean? I'm going to try to stay on that for a minute. Now, first thing is, um, as a business person, it's not every opportunity or every new thing that comes up that you jump on. Same thing as a freelancer that is viewing that views freelancing as your business, right? It's not every job that you jump on. I see people applying for jobs without checking client history. I'm sorry, I'm focusing a whole lot on Upwork, but you see, even on LinkedIn, you see a job, you just apply. That's why you get things like, oh, I started working for this person, I wasn't paid, it was a bad job, it was a bad client. And if you're on platforms like Upwork, you have a bad client that leaves you a bad review, and before you know, you've moved from 100 job success score to 7 something, and you find it hard to get more gigs. That's because you did not apply the business sense to your freelancing game. All right. So there are jobs. I had an interview not so long ago, and I had the first interview from a member of the hiring team, and I scaled to the second interview. This time around, it was a CEO and one other person interviewing me. It was meant to be like a 45 minutes call. I was there answering one question after the other and all of that. At some point, I noticed something about this person because I view interviews as like a discovery section, right? This guy was very indecisive, right? He would ask me the same question 3 different ways, and he just went on and on. He wanted to really wanted to really like download 7 years on me and all of that. And again, he was like, after the first 5 minutes, after one of his the other lady was like, you have just 10 minutes to go. He was like, can we have another call? I still have questions. And then in my mind, I'm like, do I really want to work for this person? All right. He was already asking me how you draft emails. Oh, if I don't like the emails, what will you do? I was reading in between the lines. But now it's not just about getting or landing a gig. It's about getting someone that would allow me work, that would allow me do what I do. I mean, I'm not against scrutiny, all right, but I don't want to be micromanaged, right? So I would pass on some jobs now, some things I wouldn't have done few years ago as a new freelancer, right? So second thing is investing on your freelancing business, right? It's not about, like I said, it's not about just get a gig, get a next gig. As you grow your freelancing space, your equipment, your everything, it should grow with you.